Welcome to another Throwback Thursday video. Today we are looking at the 1989 classic Tetris. Did you know that you could beat this game? Did you know Tetris has multiple endings? Well, today I'm going to show you 15 of the best end scenes to this classic game and how to achieve them. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and obey. We'll start with A-Type Tetris. A-Type Tetris is based on score instead of lines. You score points by clearing lines, and the more lines you clear at once, and the higher level that you are on, the more points that you will score. Here is one line cleared at level 0. As you can see, it was only worth 49 points. Now let's clear 4 lines at once, which is called a Tetris, and see how many points we score. Clearing 4 lines one at a time only nets you 196 points, but clearing a Tetris is worth 1,213 points. That's over 6 times as many points. Now let's compare those scores to the same clears but on level 9 to show you the point difference. Here is one line cleared at level 9. As you can see, it was worth 400 points. That's a lot better than the previous 49 points. Now let's see how many points a Tetris will score you on level 9. 1,200 points for clearing out 4 lines at once on level 9. That's more points than clearing over 200 lines one at a time on level 0. Here is a secret to jump ahead 10 levels at the level select screen. Before you press start on the level you would like, hold down the A button. You can see here when I hold down the A button and select level 2, I'm actually starting on level 12. But how much is a Tetris on level 12, you ask? Well, let's see. Wow, a Tetris on level 12 is worth 15,600 points. To unlock one of the endings in A-Type Tetris, you need to score a lot of points. The first ending is after you score at least 30,000 points before ending the game. Let's check it out. Now that we have 30,000 points, we can end the game and watch our first ending. As fun as that was, let's try for something a little bigger. The next ending unlocks after 50,000 points. And 74 lines later, we have 50,000 points and are ready to end the game and hope we get a much bigger rocket this time. Well, that was a little bigger, but I think we can do better than that. Now let's score 70,000 points to check out the next ending. Starting off on level 0, it took me 80 lines to get to 70,000 points. I could have started on a higher level, but then the pieces would have gone faster, and that's the whole trade-off when playing A-Type Tetris. That was a nice rocket right there, but what happens if we score 100,000 points before ending? Well, this time 80 lines got us 100,000 points, but that's because we started at level 8 instead of level 0. Okay, see, now we're talking, but let's see how far this can go. The next ending is after you score 130,000 points before ending. This time it took 94 lines to reach 130,000 points, starting off on level 7. Can't wait to see what this ending is. As a side note, did you know Tetris was the first game in outer space? Now that was an ending. I mean, it really tied the whole story together, didn't it? I wanted to see if there was even more, so I decided to pump it up and go for 200,000 points before ending, and this is what happened. Well, that took 118 lines starting off on level 9, and I have to admit, it's pretty hard to just end the game when you have 200,000 points and are doing quite well. Okay, well, it looks like the best ending is after you score 130,000 points. Now let's move on to B-Type Tetris to check out some more endings. B-Type Tetris is all about clearing 25 lines. What you do is select a height and a speed, and then clear 25 lines to beat the game and see your ending. Now the higher the height, the more garbage you're going to start off with. Here's height to level 2. Then you get even more garbage at level 3. Extra garbage at level 4, and a ton of garbage at level 5. The endings in B-Type Tetris get better the more height you add to your level. If you were going to see 1 firework, making it height 5 would be 6 fireworks. Let's see what kind of ending we get on level 0, height 5. Well, I'm pretty sure those were dragonflies, and we got 6 of them because we beat it on height 5. Now let's check out level 1, height 5, and see what we get at this ending. Well, I'd love to say those were doves, but they were probably seagulls. On a side note, did you know that Tetris is based on an old game called Pentomino? Except in Pentomino, the pieces are made out of 5 individual squares, not 4 like in Tetris. Holy mutated penguins, Batman. What just happened to us there? And those guys were fast, right? Hopefully the level 3 ending isn't so scary. Well, you know the old saying, April giant mutated penguins bring May flying saucers. Let's see what level 4 has in store. Did you know Tetris holds the world record for being the most ported piece of software in history? Ah, the good old pterodactyl ending, representing for all the dinosaurs out there. Also, just so you know, that's a Russian cathedral they're flying over. You can tell by the crosses. Now let's see what level 5 has in store. Nice, the Goodyear blimps made it all the way to Moscow for the level 5 ending. Now let's check out level 6. What's scarier than giant mutated penguins, you ask? Well, I think I just figured it out. Another fun Tetris fact, the guy who created this game wrote the whole thing in 2 weeks. Well, so far that had to have been the best ending. I mean, who doesn't like dragons, right? Level 8's got a lot to live up to. level 8 sure did not disappoint, but now it's time for the best ending in the entire game, beating level 9 at height 5, and I'm not going to fast forward this time, you need to see the whole thing to believe it. If that wasn't the best ending to any video game you've ever seen, well, that's fine, but if it was the best video game ending you've ever seen, you should definitely check out more of my channel. Either way, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and obey.